Hello! It is Thursday and it's dark outside. Why? Because it's late in the evening. Why? Because I'm just now starting to record my video for today. Why? Because it's been really busy for me. Why? Because that's what work is all about, I guess. Meh. Anyway, it's Thursday. Work is almost over for me. Thank goodness. Today will be a short video, mostly just me blabbing on, because it has been a very busy day. I went through several meetings. Will probably have a busy day tomorrow as well. Just especially towards the end of the day. That's kind of where I'm landing right now. But yeah, it's just been one of those days where you just can't seem to get caught up with everything that needs to go on. It is 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm just now shooting this part of the video. Well, the only part of the video. The day part of the video. Why? Because it's been busy. And that's part of life. So that's where I stand. Honestly, I would have recorded earlier today, but I woke up with a major splitting migraine of a headache from sinus pressure on top of everything else. And as you guys know, if you watch this at all or watched any of the ones from the previous, I have really bad sinuses for the most part. And so when they get acting ugly, it's like ferrets dancing around up in there, and they have a party. It's like a ferret disco party up in there. They don't listen to standard like techno music. No, it's like hoedown. So they do a lot of stomping and jumping, and I'm really having a mental image of ferrets dancing around in my face right now. That's kind of where I'm at. So yeah, it's just been one of those days where I procrastinated and put it off to the very last second because honestly, it's 5 o'clock, and I had the headache up until probably 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. And, yeah, so that was the thing. And then I had meetings and meetings and meetings, and now meetings are over. Tomorrow I got volunteered / voluntold that I will be mentoring some new employee or new supervisors that are coming on board. So excuse me. So I will be mentoring them tomorrow. So that's why it'll probably be an early evening for me because I will be spending 3 hours of my day with them, kind of coaching them, teaching them, guiding them, showing them how to do their job, things like that. And so I'll be a little bit on the distracted side tomorrow. But tomorrow, on a plus note, is Friday. It's hard to believe. It has been exactly almost 2 weeks from the day that I left to go to Disney. It still feels like it was yesterday. I feel like it was too short ago, honestly, and I really could go for a trip back, but I can't because I can't afford to. It's expensive, and with the holidays coming up, I really can't afford to because it's time to start buying Christmas gifts. I've already bought 2 Christmas gifts so far. I believe it's 2, maybe 3. I think it's 3. I think I've already bought 3 gifts. But I have a fairly large family that I purchased for. And besides my mom and dad, I have my sister, my brother-in-law, my 2 nieces. So it's a lot to spend on and to purchase on. So I like to be nice with stuff. But tomorrow's Friday. That means I can go ahead and get the weekend started. I don't know. But I think as long as the weather holds out for this weekend, I don't care if it's cold, but as long as it doesn't rain, I may, depending, start working on the Christmas light display because I really would like to get that put together and done well before Thanksgiving, which Thanksgiving's what, 1 week away? No, not next week, but the week after. So Thanksgiving's just right around the corner. So basically I have a weekend, like a couple of days to get everything put up and decorated if I'm going to do it. So this weekend will be the weekend that I have to do it in. But it will be a lot of work to get it all put together. But I'm willing to put in the work. That's true. I am. So that'll be hopefully the weekend plans as long as the weather is good and friendly to me. I think it's not supposed to rain. I think I looked at it. It's just supposed to be chilly and cold. But during the day, it's not supposed to be cold. So that's fine. There have been nights that I have been out working in the yard doing the lights, and it's like 30 degrees. and I'm frozen to death, but I'm putting out lights because it's fun. Now, I will tell you the painful part of it is taking it all down. You start taking down your Christmas lights usually in around 1st of January, and with such a large display, it's really a pain in the nose to take it all down in January, because in January it's like the coldest month here, and so it's just ridiculously cold, and it's like, why am I outside? Why am I in the snow trudging through taking down Christmas lights? So that's the stinky part. I have left them up until March sometimes. Don't tell anybody. I don't keep them turned on. I just leave them up because it's just too cold to be outside trying to be ripping down lights when there's snow or cold weather. So I usually leave them up because I'm lazy. I told you guys that. I'm lazy. That's why I start things late sometimes. That's why I'm late to parties. I literally am late to every party, by the way. If you ever invite me to a party, expect me to not show up on time. Unless you tell me that I need to be there at, say, 5, I'll end up showing up at 6, between 5:30 and 6. And if I get there between 5:30 and 6, you should just tell me the party starts at 5 o'clock, but it really starts at 5:30 or 6, because I'll show up on time then. But that's me. Anyway, I really don't have much else going on. I just need to get up and get myself ready for the evening. I am making gumbo this evening without the okra. I don't do okra at all, or shrimp. I did chicken and sausage versus shrimp and no okra. Okra to me is disgusting. Fried or otherwise, I hate it. So, but I'm making a gumbo, but instead of rice, using riced cauliflower. So I'll have sort of a rice bed to lay it all on. I can't smell it, which is weird. No, can't smell it. My nose is also stuffed up too. I'm sure you could hear that when I was trying to sniff it. Wait, I can smell it. I can actually taste it. I can't smell it. So it's been cooking in the other room for, oh gosh, like 5 hours now, 4 hours. So it should be good and done. Normally I can smell it, but I can't. I'm stuffed up. So, yeah, tonight's gumbo night. My email just popped up. So I was glancing over to see what it was. It's nothing important. So, gumbo night is tonight, and then tomorrow is Friday. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing chili, because it's going to be chili. And then watching more TV. Oh my gosh, and Supernatural. So I have been watching that pretty heavily. And last night I sat there just like with my jaw on the floor watching it. And it just seems to get better and better and better. And better and better. And I really, really have enjoyed watching this. And I'm only on season 5, and I know there's quite a few more seasons before I even get close to the end. With them being about an hour long each, well, I think they're 45 on Netflix. But with them being almost an hour long each, and there's 22 episodes, that's 22 hours roughly of television. So it'll take a long time or a while to get through them, because when I binge watch like 4 episodes a night. So it's not like I sit and watch them back to back to back to back. I mean, I have so much I want to watch too. I have yet to watch Stranger Things. I really like the first season of Stranger Things. I was on it. I watched it the day it premiered. I watched every episode that day. I mean, it was one of those moments. And season 2, I'm like, it'll be there when I get to it. I just haven't got around to getting to it yet. So, and tonight, of course, is regular TV night, which I don't have regular cable anymore. I guess it's day 4, I think day 4 without cable. And honestly, I'm still loving it. The only thing that it's bothering me is tonight is Will and Grace, and tomorrow is Once Upon a Time. And I don't know how fast, because I've never really timed it. I just got Hulu. I don't know how fast shows appear. I don't know if they appear like the same day or same time the others premiere, or if they come on the next day. If they come on the next day, that's fine. I can catch up with Will and Grace on Friday, Once Upon a Time on Saturday, because as you guys know, I have no life. I go nowhere other than Disney. I mean, you watch me if you watch me. I go to the store. I go about town sometimes. I might run off to the mountains a little bit, but that's about it. I don't have a life. You see the same 2 or 3 people in the videos with me. That's because my circle of friends are teeny tiny. And I don't mind that. So I'm flopped back in the chair, by the way. That's why I look all weird. But I have rambled on enough for the day. I know. I'm sorry. When I get to going and I get to rambling, I ramble. I can ramble for hours about nothing. And even worse if you get me started on Disney topics of any kind. If you get me started on a Disney topic, I can talk for hours. Hours. It's scary. Also, there's no music playing in the background. For some reason, Alexa keeps disconnecting from the internet. I don't know what the issue is today. So the music is cut off about every hour on the hour. And yeah, so I'm going to get off here and go get dinner finished up and finish up day's work. Turn so you can see me in the light. Because it is full on darkness outside and I haven't got any lights on in the rest of the house. But I can have some lights on. Watch this. Alexa, house on. Told you I could do it without ever even getting up. Really have enjoyed having the Echo in the house, especially just for controlling the lights. This house is older, so I can't use the wireless switches. So what I've got is the Hue system, the Philips Hue lights. So I have Hue lights in the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom. They're so expensive, otherwise I would have them in the dining room too. But it allows me to turn the lights on and off with her, or I can turn them off and on my phone. So it's really cool. I have the cabin set up the same way in the mountains so that I can actually control the door locks, the lights, the fire alarm, security, and all of that from here. Sort of like I can do here, which is really, really cool. So the next investment is to upgrade the security that I have. For this house, I have a small security system that I put together, which is okay. It does a decent job. I mean, I don't know. Nobody ever put it to the test other than Chris when he comes over to feed the cats when I'm not in town. But I really want to do the Nest camera system. The Nest cameras, and they also have an alarm system with it now. So I'm really thinking I want to go that route because I already have the Nest on my wall for the thermostat, and it works really great. Really great, by the way. So I can control the temperature from any room in the house, in bed, through the Echo, however I want. So really cool stuff. I am a techno nerd. Yeah, I like tech geek. One day I hope to have the house completely 100% automated so that I don't have to do much of anything other than live. Anyway, I told you guys I could ramble on forever. It's going to be short/long of me just talking. So I'm going to shut up now. I will see you guys on the other side. Till tomorrow.